The Democratic nominee that we send to represent us in the general election must be strong, must know who they are, and must be ready to go into office to demand, to fight, to make sure that the values that we really stand for is exactly what we are fighting for. We don't have the time to decide, maybe we will start in the middle. Maybe we will start by compromising. Let me show you exactly how these people on the other side think. Because if we believe, for one time, if we believe that somehow we're going to go in there and that people are going to be ready to make peace with us, that is not how it works. What's respected in Washington is strength. One can be civil and still display and still act out of a position of strength. This is what McConnell did when he became the leader in the Senate, and he executed. One trusts that when we take over the Senate, the House, and the presidency in 2020, that we act and not simply acquiesce to some false sense of centrality, to some false sense of let's make peace. Check this out.
Let's talk about the issue has come up. Let's say somebody were to retire at the end of this year, leading into the summer. You have been very clear, if the president appointed somebody, you would follow through on that nomination.
Absolutely. We definitely would do that. If you will recall, Sean, the most important decision I've made in my entire political career was not to fill the Supreme Court vacancy when Justice Scalia passed away.
I was shocked that former President Obama left so many vacancies and didn't try to fill those positions.
I'll tell you why. I was in charge of what we did the last 2 years of the Obama administration.
I will give you full credit for that. And by the way, take a bow. All right, that was a good line.
We have a president and the majority leader of the Senate says, I was in charge. And given that I was in charge, the person that is not as powerful as the president says, I am in charge. And in doing so, I stymied what he did. If Democrats don't go into office with a passion, knowing that they should be executing the policies for their people, for everybody, then they have no right to win if they're not going in there to win for the American people.